Hey everybody, Tim here with tonight's episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 4, Episode 22, Half a Life. What an incredible episode. I love this episode. First off, any episode that has Majel Barrett as Lwaxana Troi in it is a great episode. But on top of that, we now have the special guest star of David Ogden Stiers, who's an amazing actor. He plays the role of Timothy in this. For most of you, or at least probably a little bit of the older crew, such as myself, he was in MASH as the great role of Winchester. And then if you guys have seen any Disney movie ever, it's probably been one with him in it. I mean, we got Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Atlantis, and Lilo and Stitch. Like, he's been in all of it. He's a fantastic actor. He's great. So Timothy comes aboard, David Ogden Stiers, Timothy comes aboard, and his planet is close to a sun that, it's supposed to go like supernova or something and like destroy the planet. And he's a scientist that's trying to prevent this. And the Enterprise, his species, Data says, are like xenophobes. Like they don't really like outsiders that much. They're willing to kind of talk, but keep your distance. But they have agreed to let the Enterprise assist them in trying to control the sun to preserve their planet. So while Timothy is on board, Lwaxana is on board. And again, anything with Majel Barrett in it is amazing. And what I like about this episode is it kind of shows how good of an actress she is, because she's so over the top with Picard. But to me, Majel and David have this great chemistry together, and Lwaxana takes all of her focus from Picard and brings it over to Timothy. And it's interesting because over and over again, Timothy is talking about how he's not going to have enough time to get the sun to basically calm down. They say it has at least 100 years, I think. And he's like, no, you don't understand. We just don't have time. Throughout the course of the episode, you realize that Timothy's species kill themselves at the age of 60. It's almost, if you guys have seen Logan's Run, or if you're familiar with that. So this species has a ritual or tradition, if you will, where you reach that certain age of 60 and you end your life, rather than prolonging it. And Lwaxana can't handle that. And that's what I love about this episode, because it starts dealing with things like euthanasia and a prime directive of not interfering. And it's just such a beautifully done episode. I think it's so well done, where he starts to like question it, and he begins to ask for asylum. At which point his daughter, who, quick side note, that's the actor, this is her first, it's like Michelle Forbes or something. This is her first role in The Next Generation, and she did such a good job that next season, she's the actress that plays Ensign Ro, the Bajoran. So that aside, his daughter comes on board the Enterprise and is like, Dad, what are you doing? Like, this is what our people do. And it starts questioning those different ethics. Like, is this right? Is this wrong? This is their ritual. This is their tradition. And who are we as an outsider to question it? It's fantastic. It is so well done. And again, David Ogden Stiers, I think, brings that acting ability to the front. It's fantastic. I can't get over how good this episode is. If you guys have seen that, do you guys like that? I don't want to get too much into the questionability on whether it's right or wrong or not, but it's interesting because, again, when we get into Voyager, there's a fantastic episode about the Q that wants to kill himself and whether it's right or wrong or not. So, like, do you guys like these types of episodes that are very allegorical? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate every single one of you, even the haters. And I will see you guys next time for a not necessarily a great episode, but an interesting episode, The Host.